Look what I found in the bargain cave at Cabela's. I love cheap glide baits. This is awesome. Let's go throw them. Maybe we'll put it on this rod. Yeah, now we're talking. Let's hit the pond. Yeah. Well, we made it out here. So let's give this guy a whirl. See what it feels like. First of all, let's see what the sink rate looks like. Oh, it's about foot and a half a second. Can already see kind of a weird problem. I guess we'll see. Let's give it a whirl. Looks like it might glide a little bit. Doesn't look too bad. Let's give it a whirl. Looks like it chops all right. Not bad. It's got a good feel to it, that's for sure. I mean, for $10 in the bargain cave, it's hard to fuss about that. Yeah, I don't know. It seems like it gets caught up a little bit, like right. This thing kind of gets caught sideways like that a little bit. But maybe it just needs to be broke in. All right. You know, I live in Washington here, so the chances of probably something happening today, I mean, the water's probably 38 to 40 degrees. It's probably pretty low, but figured I'd give y'all a little heads up what the thing looked like in the water here. Chop's good. Let's see if it blows out. Oh, it doesn't look actually too bad at all. Let's see. Yeah. Well, I don't know if you can see that, but it's got kind of a... Yeah, goes pretty good. Not too bad. I mean, for $10, it's a steal of a bait. That bargain cave. If you ever get a chance to go into Cabela's, in the very back of Cabela's, a lot of times they have this thing called the bargain cave, and they sell everything like super cheap. It's all open package stuff or just stuff that doesn't sell. And these baits, being up here in the Pacific Northwest, probably has a lot to do with them not selling. But they were $10.99. It's freaking crazy. But yeah, not bad. Not bad at all. I don't think that they're not made real like super high end or anything. There is a little rattle in there. The finish is pretty decent. It's got a little, looks like a weight in the bottom here, but it sinks nice, and she sits flat. So that's always a good thing. You know, I wish I could show y'all some underwater footage, but you know, I'm not that technologically advanced yet. Stick with me, I'll work on it. Be like tactical bassing around this mofo. All right, let's give it a good one here. Let's let it get down there. There's a little drop off at the end of this dock, and it usually in the summertime you can catch some pretty good ones off the end of this dock. Caught I think a 5.5 in this little pond last year on a chatterbait actually, but yeah, it was pretty killer little thing. But yeah, this chop's pretty good. I'm impressed. All right. All right, so back from the pond. All in all, this is a pretty solid bait. For $10.99 in the bargain cave, oh man, it's hard to beat. It's hard to beat a good glide bait for $10.99. My only complaints are whenever, you get a little fast, it does blow out a little bit. The hooks, they almost feel a little cheap. I'd probably change the hooks out. Because if you got something big on there, you'd probably have an issue. I think that the finish would probably be an issue. I think after a few fish and it bouncing off rocks and different things on the bottom, I think that you're gonna have an issue, because just throwing it today, it's already got scratches already starting to happen on it. All in all, I can't complain at all. It's a great bait for the money. I am not disappointed at all. I think one of the biggest things that I really like about this bait is it's only about 2.25 ounces, maybe 2.5 ounces. I need to look it up. It doesn't really matter. But you could throw this on your flipping rod. You can throw this on a lot of things. So you don't have to buy a rod that's just dedicated to giant swim baits like you do with something like maybe like Depths 250, something like that. You need a big rod to throw that. There's a lot of things that you can do with this. If you throw this bait and it sinks and gets hung up on a tree and you lose it, it's a $10 or $20 bait depending on where you live. That's worth it by itself. But an average version of this is like, a Chad shad or a the Mike Buka trick shad or something like that. That it's $50 for a cheap glide bait of this caliber. I think you just really can't go wrong with this bait. So I think what I'm going to do is I have a couple more. I have two. One in this bone color, I think it's called albino, and then this one it's called, this is the bone and this is the albino. I'm gonna give both of these away. If y'all can get me to 100 subscribers and 100 likes, and comment glide bait in the comments, and as soon as I get there, I'll give it away. I don't care if it takes 3 weeks. I'll send it to you on my dime. I'm really excited about this. I think y'all will enjoy it too. And y'all have an awesome day. And I appreciate y'all staying around to the end. I really appreciate that. If you would, give me a like and a follow. That'd be super awesome. Help a old fat guy out. I appreciate that a lot. And we got a bunch of great videos coming up, and I think that you're going to love it. Y'all have an awesome day, and don't forget to tell somebody you love them. Good night.